fun when you can, because sometimes when you are available to have fun, your body might not be willing to. Welcome to Event and Style. My name is Fela Maui, and you might not be wondering what am I doing in the box office. As usual, it's something spectacular. If it's not something fun, entertaining, trust me, Event and Style will not be there. Well, it is a new movie was actually released, yes, and it has been released quite all right. It's from the stables of the Ocean Porter in collaboration with a Dikin Osaze production, and the covers won the greatest oath. Here, premiering of this movie, we have a lot of A-list actors here who actually participated in the production. I am also part of acting on the movie. Unfortunately, I wasn't there, but we are here. Event Cycle is here to bring it to you live. It was an awesome experience and time at Request Event Center in Benin City as a blockbuster was unveiled from the stables of Ocean Porter in collaboration with a Dixon Osaze Mindset with the movie titled Greatest Oath, The Rescue. Featured sessions of questions and answer interactions.
There are situations where a policeman can search your phone. One, if you have committed an offense, if you are suspected to have committed an offense. These are the instances where a policeman can search your phone. A policeman cannot walk up to you on the streets and say, hey, Mr. Man, stop there, hand me your phone, and start going through your phone. It is unethical, it's unprofessional. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Egbetugu, does not tolerate that. But when you become a subject of a petition or an investigation, ongoing investigation, there's a language we use in the police. We will check you like Naira. We will count you. We will single you out. We will screen you. That is when we go through your phone.
Awards to deserving artists and also great support to law enforcement agencies and also renowned actors on ground.
That's the question you ask. The CEO, Dixon Osaze, they made my stay in Benin here very pleasurable. It was indeed a pleasure coming to work here in Benin. I look forward to coming back. And I thank you so much for this award. I appreciate it so much. God bless you.
I want to promise you all I'm coming to deepen democracy, join the police in fighting crime, and use data and pen to fight crime. Data on the phone and pen on the paper. As crime reporter now related to defense as credit correspondent by the broadcasting service, I'm going to report crime. Don't forget that nothing good comes with crime. Crime is always bad, and I report it. Because people must know that somebody has been killed. People must know that somebody has been kidnapped. People must also know that kidnappers have been arrested. I don't know if so many people. Trust me, I'll keep giving you these updates.
I should expect that they should do more. If they have not been performing, they should perform this time around. Because giving somebody an award is saying do more, put more effort, put more passion. Let the people in the society know that you are working.
If you are working and you have a patch on your back, it gives you an impetus to do more. You understand me? A man who you tell well done, will appreciate that whatever he is doing or she is doing is being observed and understood and regarded. So on our own part, we now said, okay, let us pat them on the back. That will boost their morale and ego.
It's a movie that tries to reshaping our mindsets about the Nigerian police force, showing and telling us that the Nigerian police force, they cannot do their jobs without us. They need us as individuals and citizens of these great nations to do their jobs very well. They need this synergy between individuals and Nigerian police. These people, they are not spirits, they are not demons, they are not aliens. They are humans like us. They have families. So they need us to work together. That is what Greatest Oath is all about. Trying to erase that stigma of the Nigerian police force. They are up to no good.
There's so many misconceptions about Nigerian police. And through this movie, you get to see the other side of Nigerian police. That is not always the story you hear. The job is good, the training they get is good, and it's not always the negative side. There's a lot of, they say that men's good deeds are written on sand, but their bad deeds are written on marble. This is the good seed, the good sides that people don't see. That is what this film is showing about Nigerian police.
However, after the movie was premiered, the center of the project was about the efficiency of the law enforcement agency in protection of lives and property with combating crime within the society, which is indeed commendable.
The reason why we like to collaborate with such projects, particularly with Ocean Portal, is that we've discovered that most times people don't know the sacrifices the police make on their behalf. Since Ocean Portal is presenting that platform to showcase that sacrifice that our officers make, the risk they take, and the dangers they expose themselves and their family to, we felt there was need to collaborate with Ocean Portal, and that is why you can see the turnout of the police, even from the highest level, being represented here.
People have a wrong perception, so we need to communicate effectively, either by way of motion pictures, which is what the video is all about, or the movie is all about. So people should learn and embrace change, because we live in a dynamic society where you can't do the same thing and expect a different result. So what we want to use this opportunity to prove is that the Nigerian society is evolving. The Nigerian police is embracing professionalism, and the security forces are looking towards tomorrow and in line with global best practice to deliver a safe and secure society to all.
A nice one from Ocean Portal Entertainment. We need the public, the community to see the police as their friend. The police is not just your friend, the police is your brother, it's your sister. Any police you see there has family. There are people's brothers, people's sisters, people's fathers, people's children. So we must treat them as such. You understand? We need the cooperation. We need to collaborate with members of the community. We need them to see us as our friends. We need them to give us credible and timely and actionable intelligence and information, so we can leave crime and criminality at the bottom, so we can be proactive rather than reactive.
It's a nice program to bring the people and the police, letting the people know that police is actually their friend. That is the reason, because most people are looking at the police in another perspective, which is very wrong. You understand what I mean? So police is your friend. In one way or the other, we are related to them. They are our friend. Police get it papa, police get it mama, and police get it family. That is the concept. A society where there is no police, I don't know the fate of that society, honestly. So police is our friend. That is just it.
Otherwise known as Waka.
This is Health Plus. Today, searchlight on universal healthcare. What does it mean? Fatal? It's good
to sing praise unto our God, for it is pleasant and praise is comely.
Hello and welcome to another exciting episode on Youth Arena.
Hey there, welcome to another exciting episode in Top 7 Jams. It's your girl Pearl. You are watching NTA Benin, Channel 7 for your breaking news, program sponsorship and participation. Contact our marketing department. Follow us across our social media pages on Facebook, NTA Benin 1, on Twitter, NTA Benin 1, on YouTube, NTA Benin. Event and style. My name is Pelo Maui, and we're here in another different event actually. And I know you'll be wondering who is this beautiful woman. Yes, she is Mariam Yusufu, and she has a foundation that fosters a fight against human trafficking, sexual and drug abuse, which is a societal menace. We have been fighting this for long, but the fact that having beautiful Nigerians, female Nigerians there breaking the glass ceilings and also joining their voice in this fight, definitely we are going to win. So we're going to go inside and get to meet her, and the foundation goes. Mind you, we have students here, we have the law enforcement agencies, other women and Nigerians, but I won't bore you with that. Why don't you go inside, gain some knowledge, and also equip yourself, because the fight against human trafficking is a fight for all. The Mariam Yusufu, also known as May Foundation, in collaboration with Edo State Ministry of Education, has held a summit in addressing a legal societal issue, the campaign against human trafficking, sexual and drug abuse, which is a societal menace. With the theme combating human trafficking, collaborative efforts for a brighter future, the event featured book launch titled The Stolen Dream, and also a question and answer section.
The person that has initiated this, you're not her biological children. You're not her cousin. She's not your auntie. But she deemed it fit to bring this program all the way from Lagos because of the passion she has. Do you understand? A lot of children are going through horrible things.
In attendance were organizations such as NAPTIP, law enforcement agencies, the NDLEA, police, immigration, state government, through the Ministry of Education, students, teachers. There was also a cultural presentation by some already students to spice up the event. Guests were welcomed by the founder of May Foundation, Mariam Yusufu. She's quoted being a current call with the sensitization program, and keynote speakers who also shared their view and point to charge the people, including the coordinator of the First Lady, Mrs. Idisili, the DG Migration, the Honorable Commissioner for Education, all admonishing the young student with words of inspiration and motivation, and awareness on the dangers of drug abuse, indulgence in toxic substances, and illegal migration.
But as a girl, you also owe yourself the responsibility to report early. You have an uncle, a teacher that's making passes at you, so wants to play very funny play with you, ensure you report early. Tell your neighbor report early. Yes. Because you have a government that cares.
It is a call to action. Together we must ask ourselves, how do we strengthen prevention? How do we better protect victims? How do we build sustainable rehabilitation and integration pathways? And how do we forge stronger collaboration across our institutions and communities to ensure that this horror will not persist into the next generation?
This initiative demonstrates the government's commitment to promoting peace, harmony, and development of the state. As the coordinator office of the First Lady, I have witnessed firsthand the devastating impact of human trafficking, sexual abuse, and drug abuse in our community.
However, the special guests all joined in the unveiling of the book and launching.
In the name of God the Father, in the name of God the Son, and in the name of God the Holy Spirit.
Some of the guests also shared their views and students.
This program is geared towards encouraging students across Edo State to pursue their dreams. The government is making available infrastructure and even developing programs for their good. So it's an avenue to pass on the message and to reiterate the dangers of drug trafficking, of taking illicit drugs, trafficking, sexual abuse, and the like. We have encouraged them to speak up when they are faced with in situations that will alter their well-being. We have also encouraged them on the need to take their studies seriously, avoid drugs, because that will only terminate their aspiration and dreams.
If we must have youth who will become the future of tomorrow, we must stand up for them. And that is why we are particular about anything that has to do with education, drug abuse, sexual and drug trafficking sensitization.
In this program, I was able to sensitize the students, giving them my SQ model. That's to do with when they hear issue relating to human trafficking, see it sorted.
Any organization, both individual, NGOs, government, must collaborate to build a synergy around this subject matter. Very key, very important. You can make it here. You can make things happen here. Instead of trying to escape in the name of Japan, going through a whole house, something that I want to do that I want. Let us be content with us. Take it.
It's meant for the children to be very much aware that the human trafficking is close to them. It's people they know that do traffic them, and all those things that we call push factors and the pull factors, the greed, peer group pressure, parents pressure, societal pressure, that they should be very careful that not all the guilters that are good.
Sometimes there are certain things we parents neglect when we say about our children. Now you must take emphasis on these things because the children learn a lot from their home. So if we parents can take this as a serious thing, I think this matter we're discussing here today will be reduced to even 40%.
The issue of trafficking is broad. We must continue to keep talking. We must continue to make sure that these kids don't make mistakes in the nearest future. So I am not a victim of trafficking, but do I have to wait to be a victim of trafficking before I can, lend my voice? So I just say, you know what, I have the reach to these people, so why don't I help these survivors, these victims, to help reach where they cannot reach? So that's when the idea came, and so far so good. It's been going well. People think when they hear of Edo State, it's like a hub. We want to change that narrative. We want to tell them that the issue of trafficking is not just a state issue, it's a general issue. It's no state is untouched. So people just want to feel that Edo is like epicenter, but that's not true. So we must keep talking. We'll see my goal is to have a shelter home where I can have survivors. We have them roaming about the streets, so where I can have these survivors, put them in this shelter home, some form of therapy, and rehabilitate them. Then we can now reintegrate them into the society to be a better version of themselves.
I've learned that we should be studious and follow the right friends so that we will not be trafficked.
Putting programs like this together for students like us to come and experience more, to come and learn more, is a very big thing to me, because it is a preparation for tomorrow, which I believe that my zeal for helping people that can't help themselves, with this knowledge I'm having today, it will be very easy for me.
You should be very careful whenever someone forces you to do something, or whenever someone tells you not to speak out and force you to do the thing. You should always speak out.
It is safe to say that the student in Edo State, with the help of the government, will have a stand firm to protect the girl child, especially the youth and their future, creating a better fortune. Now you've heard it. I wouldn't say you've heard it all because we keep talking. We just keep talking. Exactly. Everybody has. Regardless of you being a victim or not, you don't have to be a victim before we can spread out. I am not a victim, but we have to wait. So we'll keep talking and spreading the news. And be our sisters' keepers. Exactly. Be your sisters' keeper. Join the Mary Foundation. I am really part of it. I think I should get please. You should join the fight against human trafficking, especially the menace and the stigma that have been tagged to the Edo. But that narrative is changing. Thank you to the governor, thank you to the ministries, and thank you to all the well-meaning Nigerians and law enforcement agencies. Thank you so much for watching.
Sister, how do you make? I hear often, when you hear trouble, come out.